when we make our tempo plays. Yeah, I'm gonna hard mulligan for 2 drops. There's a champ. If we can get it activated. I have a control warrior list for standard. I want your opinion. I don't know. I think it's too early to be making these kind of lists. But let me see. You got Yeti, 2 tournament medics. I think the lack of weapons is going to be hurt. It's going to hurt. So, like, you need to have stuff in your 4 slot that basically represents a weapon, or in your 5 slot, like having Arcanite Reapers at least. I think it's too bad just to only have like axes. Yeah, also I think it's too early to be theory crafting standard decks because there are going to be new cards released. Because I know people like VLPS, he has been doing stuff with standard, I guess. Like he's been making a standard combo handlock, which kind of works because you just make a dragon version of it. But for classes where we're missing a lot of good class cards, like Deathbite and Belchers, I think you basically will probably be playing a dragon variation because then like Corruptors are going to replace Belchers as like the go-to 5-drop, at least for now. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can get some value trades here. Maybe the 2-1 can trade in. I wonder if we should just crack all of them open, or just let him crack it open. If he plays Blessing of Kings, then kind of sucks. I guess let's crack them open. It's a little bit less weak to Blessing of Kings, because he can still do that, but then we can kill off the Blessing of Kings thing. This sets up the board to be cleared the following turn. I think no matter what he does. Okay, so we can still clear the board. Unless that's a get down. I can just go with Drake. Drake and Drake Corsair. I don't know what secret that is, so I don't want to waste the weapon here. So we're just going for tempo play, getting a free Dread Corsair down. Fullerton's 30 minutes away from Long Beach. It's by Disneyland. Oh, I see. Well, that's a bit far away for me to like drive down for it. I really hope it's not get down. I'm hoping it's like Avenge or something. God damn it. Never lucky. We trade the Drake. I feel like we trade the Corporon into it. Because at least Drake still gives us some spell damage. And we'll keep things out of concentration range. How's that? That seems better. I guess Dr. 6, I guess we have BGH, so depends on if the Venge falls onto Dr. 6. We can force that to happen by executing this.
Who am I? None of your business.
Well, not anymore if he trades it in. But actually, 2 get downs are gone. Okay. So it depends on where the bench falls. That one we hit here. So no BGH targets today. That means we say BGH for Dr. 7. So I guess it's not terrible. If he plays Dr. 7, we can BGH that. Well, BGH one of them, will execute the other one. Hopefully these survive the Boombot damage. Unlikely, but yeah. Well, where are you, Lockshadow? Maybe we can meet up and you can show me what boba is. I'm in Northern California, so basically, if you look at like South Bay.
Who am I?
Happy to see about 1 hour stream, but it's 1 a.m. here and I'm tired, so good night, Locke. Alright, have a good night, Harkov. Okay, yeah, so there's no more get down. I guess we BGH first, because there's gonna be redemption. Redemption, avenge. And then we can execute the other one. None of your business. So weak to consecration though. You're the last of pleb chat, the one to rule them all. Captain Pride. Okay, well, at least he's not gonna get any like divine favor value. Unfortunately, he top decked the consecration. That hurts a lot. But he's at 8 health. So now it's just top deck wars. Oh, that's a good one. So depending on the Boombot's hit, we could have lethal. If we like pop it here and it kills the Secret Keeper, we're good to go. I guess we can let's see how the Boombot's hit first. Okay. That's a good start. Gamble. Okay, gamble failed. But then we play the Technician first. Deathwing. So his only top deck here would be Tyrion, but Tyrion doesn't save him either, because we can just pop the shield, kill Tyrion, and go for the face. We're part of South Bay, LASF. It's between basically between San Francisco and San Jose, that area. That's what South Bay is. Wow, we actually beat a Secret Valley. That's pretty cool. So I'm happy I made the tech in. I actually didn't play an execute before and didn't play BGH. So then you're kind of like, you're all in on basically out-tempoing them with your minions. But then it's nice to have some of these other tempo plays, like execute and BGH are good tempo plays. Some people call that mid-cal. Well, mid-cal will refer to like, well, okay, I don't know. What are you referring to as NorCal? You're talking about stuff like Sacramento and Folsom and all that. I still consider like San Francisco and stuff to be part of Northern California. All right, let's look for Dragon to activate this. Look for Bloodsail Raider is also good. Good night, you're going to bed also since it's 1 a.m. Alright, have a good night, Healy. Thanks for tuning in, boss. Who's forcing? I said Folsom, right? Not forcing. I guess it's fine to coin out 2 since it's activated. Possibly draw into another 2. Have you ever heard of Livermore? I was born there? Yeah. Sometimes my dad goes on conferences there because there's like the national lab there, right? Lawrence Livermore. If you say hella, then you're NorCal. I know some people who are actually from NorCal, and yeah, they say hella a lot. But I'm actually not from NorCal. I'm actually born in New Mexico, or not born, but I grew up in New Mexico for most of my life, so don't have California slang in me. San Fran is 100% NorCal? Okay. Why not include Ysera? Ysera's not, I think it's not fast enough. Most of the deck is like pretty fast paced. Like they either give you good tempo, or they're good stats for the mana. Your mom worked for the lab? Oh, okay. Let's see. What would be a good top deck? Oh, Ysera would be a good top deck? Yeah, it would be. But it's also kind of a dead card for most of the game. I'm even like considering Tempo BGH. But I feel like that's a waste because we know that they run Dr. Boom. Also, it's kind of weird seeing Zombie Chow. Most people just play Living Roots instead of Zombie Chow. It's basically as good as Zombie Chow. Sometimes even better because it gives you Savage Roar value. And it's like flexible. It can be used to deal instant 2 damage as well. If sometimes you need that. Hey Enterprise, Happy New Year. You lived in Santa Fe, New Mexico for a long time. It took me 1 to 2 years to start saying hello once they moved here. Well, you're from Santa Fe? That's cool. Some of my favorite food is in Santa Fe. Have you ever heard of Tortilla Flats? It's like my favorite restaurant in Santa Fe. Oh man, just thinking about that makes me miss New Mexico. Green chili, it's a huge thing. Okay, that's pretty weak. I think we develop Corruptor here. We're gonna either develop Corruptor or play the Drake. Depends on if we want to hit face or not. I guess probably Drake is better. Could use some more cards, flexibility. Makes her bash 4. If he plays Emperor, we can just like slam and bash it. We kind of have an awkward turn 6. We don't really have anything great to drop on turn 6. Turn 7 is good though. You know, I'm being Kappa about SF, not being NorCal. I would probably draw the line between north of San Luis Obispo. I see. Oh wow, you have her at Tortilla Flats. Awesome. That's like my favorite place. Slam does 3. It's a really awkward turn. I could develop Guardian as well and just like trade. Don't have to use the slam and bashes. And then he's gonna play Dr. Boom or play Ancient Lore. Alright, let's just trade. And the Twilight Guardian's like better body than Corruptor is because it doesn't die to swipe. So I could have developed either 5 or a 4 drop. Usually you want to develop like the most expensive drop, basically try to optimize your curve. But in this case the Guardian actually is harder to kill than Corruptor. So we can BGH. I guess we can clear out the bombs first. We can play Corsair and BGH. Seems pretty strong. You get a lot of red envelopes for New Year's. I got a lot of red envelopes when I went back home in Taiwan over winter break. So it's also because I haven't gone to Taiwan for 11 years. That was like when I went back over winter break, that was the first time in 11 years. And yeah, so I haven't seen a lot of them for a while. And we got a lot of envelopes, a lot of money in the envelopes. I guess it kind of stacked up. You should mail you guys some green chili. Oh man, Tahoe, that would be amazing. Nothing but lock H for all lock chat, but we need some name tags at the next con packs things. Yeah, I do. I need to make some business cards too. I know Alan Bree like made me feel kind of unprofessional. He's just like, I met up with him at TwitchCon and then he's like, oh, do you have any business cards or like name tags? Granted, I was pretty busy right before TwitchCon, so I didn't really have time to go print it out. But I will make sure to have that in the future. You know, have some cool swag too. We have pretty strong turn 9 is like Guardian, Corruptor. Okay, got Deathwing on turn 10 if needed. Maybe it can be a finisher. Kills off the Boombots. Oh, Lock Shadow playing Dragon Warrior? What is this? Deathwing? Well, we gotta make the emote mean something, right? Hey Jzo! Welcome to stream, you guys. When I worked at a bank during Chinese New Year's, we had stock up on brand new $2 bills for it. Why, were people giving out $2 bills for New Year's or something? Do they even make those? Can you still request a US $2 bill? Okay, so yeah, we corrupted this. We taunt up so we don't die to combo. We go face, maybe face in case we top deck a weapon. Because combo is 5 plus 14 is 19 damage, and he has to get through 24 damage worth of HP. $2 bills are still made. What happened to OTK Warrior for today? I'm testing out a new deck right now. If you want to see OTK Warrior, I can also switch to that. But I'm just like, I want to try out this tempo-based warrior list. It works pretty well against Druid. I think we're, after this game, it's probably 3-0 against Druid for today. Or at least for the stream. I know you said you don't like theory crafting for standard yet, but do you think Karen would be any good for mid-range Druid and Control Warrior? So you're basically trying to think of replacements for like Lothab and Shredders. I think that there will be some room for, like, I want to see Karen come back. Definitely, I think Karen's a good card. Also, I think Black Knight might come back because there's going to be less sticky minions, and the taunts are going to be like less death rattling, right? Because you don't have Belchers anymore. That's one of those death rattle taunts. So people may go back to using some Senjins or using Sunwalkers, and then Black Knight will actually get a lot of tempo swing when people stop using stuff like Belcher. So yeah, I think there'll be some more flexibility in that six drop. Also, no Shield Maidens, right? Like, Shield Maidens are gone, so you'll have to substitute some 6 drops in there. Is this your variation of Dragon Warrior? It's my tempo-based Dragon Warrior right now. But I have my Dragon Warrior list that I made a while ago. You can actually see that on Hearthbone.